Dougie's fixing the ID.
One, two, radio check. There he is with his whistle. 10-5, OJ and a B.
Did you fire up over Denver?
Do what?
I said, what did you fire up over there?
Oh, I just turned my little NCL, I'm not NCL, FL 2100 on.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what you was tuning up down the band.
Yeah, I got that FL 2100.
Oh, you got that from Freddie, didn't you?
Yeah, and it's been a good little amplifier. Works like a champ.
I'll be darned.
The Trump wall.
Why are we on the wrong side of the wall?
Is on the border down there. K5RST is.
Oh.
Minutes.
WD5JKO.
WD5ADC.
N5OJB.
KWOZ. Hey, Jim. Yeah, they're going to be a net tonight?
Oh, yeah. Almost boat anchors net will start at 6:30, and then your boat anchors start at 7:30.
No, all righty.
Man, I'll go get some.
You ready? 30 seconds.
I'm ready.
All right, it's 6:30. Are we ready?
Yep. We're ready.
All right, this is KK5DR. Is there any emergency traffic on this frequency that needs to use this frequency at this time? Nothing heard. Let's start the Almost a Boat Anchor Net. The Almost a Boat Anchor Net is where we look for those radios that were made between the period of 1979 to 1999. All right, I think we got enough to make a list already on here, so let's start taking some check-ins for the Almost Boat Anchor Net. Come now.
KM5, Q.
WOW.
W5 Volume A.
WJ5MS.
KWO's. All right. Got several there. Let's run with this. Let's see. QS was the first one I heard.
Well, how about that? I actually beat Denver out, but I bet he's in there somewhere. This is KM5QS. down here in Alice, Texas, awaiting our weatherman's prediction, which hopefully won't come true till both nets are over. I'm on my Kenwood TS830 with all of the I've got the complete station here. The only thing I don't have is the TL922, but I don't need it because I'm using an Alpha 374A, same time period, updated with some 3CX800 tubes, and doing an incredible job. And y'all sound great so far, and I'll let you get on down the list. KM5QS.
Alrighty, got you in there, and thanks for checking in. And I believe WOW was the next one.
Lord, I don't know how I managed that, but good evening, Mr. Matt and everybody in the net. This is Charlie up here at Kingsland, 80 miles northwest of Austin. And as usual, tonight I'm running my 950 SDX into a pair of inverted V's, 80-40 fan, single feed line. I'll get it straight here in a minute. Running a pair of, not a pair, but some MOSFETs fed with 50 volts on both sides, radio side and antenna side. But anyway, that's the extent of the station here. Back over to you, KK5DR from Kilowatt 5 Whiskey, Oscar Whiskey.
All right, very good. 50 volts, 50 volts. Anyway, got you in there. Number 2, you were number 2. All right, let's see. OJB was right after you. Go ahead.
Okay, this is N5 OJB, Denver in Gonzales, Texas, about 60 to 70 miles south of Austin on 183, and I'm running a ICOM 701 and a FL 2100, and I'm using a fan dipole, inverted V fan dipole out there. And I'm just trying hard. So from what do you call that? Station number 1 of the Almost Boat Anchor net. Back to you, Matt.
It's a tough position to hold, but well worth the benefits of being number 1. Nobody told you about the benefits package.
Do what?
Never mind. All right, let's see. WOZ.
Hey, good evening, Matt. Everybody else on the Almost Boat Anchors net. I'm running a Kenwood TS830S with a little gold logo on there. I got the weighted knob. And I'm driving a Collins 30L1, about 600, 700 watts. And the antenna is a 2-band bazooka, about 36 feet. And it's raining here. And I'm using a MC50 microphone. And that's it from here. KK5DR, KWO's.
All right, Dan, got you. And yeah, it's going to rain a lot more. We had that this morning, and it was interesting. Even though the reporters thought it was the end of the world.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's see, I got Scotty, W5RUA. Go ahead.
This is W5RUA, Scott in Houston. I'm on my ICOM 7300 and the Skymaster KW, a solid-state amplifier designed in the 80s. Of course you realize I'm going to run out of things to say if I keep checking into this silly net.
Oh, I'm sure you'll come up with something to say every time. right, Scotty, and thanks for checking in. I believe we had another in there, but I neglected to capture that call sign, the one that was at the tail end. Who else was it out there?
I don't know if there was someone else, but I did hear Scott when I keyed up. Whiskey Juliet 5, Mike's here.
JKO.
Down in Far Texas. Let's see if I'm not doubling with someone. I guess we're okay to go on. We're down here in Far Texas on our ICOM 737 tonight. Driving the SB 220 and matching that all up out there on the 80-meter wire with an old 2040 D6 tuner. And that's about the size of it. Back to net.
All right, got you in there, and thanks for checking in. And I heard JKO. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi there. Yeah, this is Jim, WD5JKO in Round Rock. Just wanted to check in, say hi.
All right, what you running?
This is a Central Electronics 20A and Gonset GSB 201 combined for about 600 watts.
It's working good. Sounds good.
Well, I think I'm on frequency, or at least I hope I am.
Close enough for me. All right, we got you in there, and this is KK5DR with the Almost a Boat Anchor Net, where we're looking for rigs made between 1979 and 1999. Give you the smiley face if you check in on one of them. 3 smiley faces, you get an official net number assigned to you until you get it taken away. All right, we got any others wishing to check into the Almost a Boat Anchor Net? Please come now.
WK5R.
W5HTR.
All right, we got WK5R and HTR. Go ahead, Russ.
Hey, good evening, everybody. It's WK5R. We're located up here about halfway between Dallas and Tyler. And this is the third time to check in with our TS440S Kenwood. The microphone is an Audio-Technica AT2035, and I'm driving a homebrew GS35B into a homebrew fan dipole up at about 50 feet. And that's what we got going on here, Matt. So, back to you, KK5DR and the Almost Boat Anchors, WK5R.
All right, Rusty, good, very good.
Recheck.
Somebody recheck.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask Rusty a real quick question. Rusty, did you get my email?
I did. I sent you one back. I talked to John today, and as of right now, he's planning on going. But if he changes, he'll call me and let me know. We'll take care of the transporting.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, all right, back to you there, Mr. Matt, KM5QS.
All right, very good. Let's see next. W5HTR, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Matt. KK5DR in the net, almost net, W5HTR, located in Richardson, Texas. Talking on a T4X, listening on an R4B, getting a little help out of an AL811 for the T4X. Antenna's an inverted V. And that's about the story on the rig. Oh, the mic is a Shure Model 450. I'm just wondering, I'm not going to be able to stay for the net. I've got to be in a class, a low class, but a class, in just about 25 minutes. But I wonder if anybody, if any of the Drake gurus are on frequency. I have a quick question for them. Back to you, Matt, KK5DR in the net, and I believe I heard Jay in there. Good evening, Jay. W5HTR.
All right, very good. And for those of you that may or may not have heard it, W5HTR is looking for some of the Drake gurus. He's looking for somebody to ask a question about a Drake issue. Anyone out there able to help him?
Yeah, tell him to go ahead and ask his question, Matt, and maybe we can answer it.
All right, there you go. Throw it out there. Throw the question out there before everybody.
Okay, regarding a T4X, when I tune it in the tune position, it'll tune up to about 125 watts. When I change to the CW position and key the transmitter in CW, it drops it down to about 50 watts, and then I have to crank the gain way up to get it to the neck where it should be. Is that an indication of a problem, or is that a characteristic? Over.
The only answer I give you is that, like most rigs, when you go to CW, it normally drops the power a little bit, so that might be your answer.
Okay, that's good. Good enough for me. I appreciate it. You guys have a really good net tonight, and I've got to take off and get on the road here to the class. KK5DR and the almost net W5HTR.
All right, very good. Yeah, it kind of sounds normal to me. Usually your CW power is controlled by your carrier level, and if that's set different from what you tuned up in, then yeah, it's going to make a difference. All right, let's see if there's anybody else looking to check in to the Almost a Boat Anchor Net. Please come now.
Alpha Delta Charlie.
Alpha Delta Charlie. Go ahead.
Yes, WD5ADC Rick in Harlingen on the Kenwood TS850 tonight, the Ameritron AL1200 amp and a inverted V up about 28 feet in the backyard.
All right, got you. In case you didn't already know, you are number 16. Number 16.
That's right, sweet 16. Well, I'm not very sweet.
Oh, to be 16 again.
All righty.
Okay, thanks for checking it. And any others wishing to check into tonight's Almost a Boat Anchor Net, where we're looking for 1979 to 1999 rigs that were produced during that time. Anyone looking to check in, come now.
Charlie Delta.
Charlie Delta. Gotcha.
Yeah, Roger, this is Kilo Lima 7, Charlie Delta. My name is Mike. I'm in New Braunfels, Texas, where it rained like the dickens last night and a little bit this morning. Then it got sunny, but we may get some more rain tonight, and then it's supposed to be sunny for the next few days. Anyway, I'm running tonight an ICOM 701 with the matching power supply and the original SM2 microphone. Antenna's a dipole, slightly inverted V, up about 25 feet. And I'm barefoot tonight, so I hope you're copying me. Back to net, Kilo Lima 7, Charlie Delta.
All right. Had to make the log entry there and got you in it, and thanks for checking in. This is doing well, even barefoot. I myself am barefoot. 140 watts out tonight out of the ICOM 781, which is the Almost a Boat Anchor Net control rig. And thanks for checking in this evening. All right. Any others looking to check into this evening's Almost a Boat Anchor Net, please come now. Kind of light out there. I think it was K5GDH. I didn't. I had a hard time catching that. What was the rig? Swan 250 or something like that. That crashes are taking you out a little bit. Somebody help me out. I'm having a hard time with it. $350D, okay. I got you in there, and thanks for checking in. Conditions are kind of rough tonight with all the weather. And this is KK5DR with the Almost a Boat Anchor Net. Any others wishing to check in, please come down. It looks like we kind of played them out. All right, anybody who's already checked in, want to get in there and ask a question, make a statement, sell a little bit of vintage gear, looking for a little vintage gear, go ahead and holler out.
Late check-in.
Alright, great big old crash took somebody out. Try it again.
Settlement, K5CXG, late check-in.
Bob, got you in there. Tell us all about it.
Well, now let's tell we had about an inch of rain, which is unusual for this part of the world. About an inch and a half in some places. Other than that, it's pretty neat. Well, you know, we're all liking that. And on the 520, that's the Almost Boat Anchor. And just wanted to check in. I'm sorry I got here. I forgot it was 6:30. I thought it was 6:45 or something, but I guess it's 6:30, isn't it?
Yeah, we start at 6:30 and go till we stop getting check-ins, and then we smoothly transition into the Boat Anchors Unlimited.
Okay, I'll do better next time.
That's okay. I got you on the list there, though.
Thanks, sir.
Well, only about 7.5 days till Belton and KK5DR famous dollar sale.
Oh yeah, Friday afternoon, from about noon till around sundown. Dollar sale goes on, and everything in the back of my truck is $1 each. There's actually some good stuff coming in. It's not all junk.
I don't know how long you've been listening, but I've got a 8877 amp coming to Belton.
Oh.
It's not a Volkswagen, but it's a Dentron 2000L.
Oh, yeah. Those cells put out a surprising amount of power.
Yeah.
Not hard to get legal limit out of them.
Nope. This one's supposed to be in pretty good shape. I know who the owner was before this gentleman that has it now, and he's a pretty sophisticated radio operator, so can't wait to get my eyes on it.
Roger.
Sierra Zulu Echo.
Was that Sierra Zulu Echo?
Roger. James in Deer Park. Kilo Golf 5, Sierra Zulu Echo. Good evening.
All right, got you on the list. What you running?
got the Drake Twins, T4X and the R4A. I'm on Sugar 24. Had them warmed up, only about 20 minutes or so.
Roger, got to warm them up with a lot of extra time to be lined up on the Boat Anchors Unlimited.
That's right. I can't wait. Hopefully it's balanced centrally. Not too many static crashes.
Yeah, I think we're going to be swimming in a sea of static this evening. All right, I think I'll make one more call for check-ins. Anyone else or any stragglers? Anybody coming in late wanting to check into the Almost a Boat Anchor Net?
W5 MIX.
MIX.
Well, that was a bad idea. I should have muted that other radio when I went to talk. I'm trying. Anyway, it's hard to record and transmit at the same time here on two different radios. But this is a 1990s Kenwood 950 SDX, which I absolutely love. And the amp is an Alpha 76A. I don't know the vintage on that. You probably do, Matt. Okay, close enough. I guess I fell within the right era there. So anyway, yep, just running that tonight. Also recording the net and live streaming it on YouTube right now. And if anybody's not on the mailing list for the Boat Anchor Net mailing group, you can sign up there and get notified of when the recordings hit the web, which is pretty much instantly. It's always weird listening to yourself, that's for sure. Well, the web broadcast is only hearing me right now, so I'm going to switch back to listening mode. But anyway, thanks for letting me check in, Matt. W5MIX.
All right. I'll make another call. One last call. Last call for check-ins to the Almost a Boat Anchor Net. Coming out, please.
Kilo Alpha 5 Delta.
Kilowatt Alpha 5 Delta.
Hey there, it's KA5V, Kyle, checking in from Austin, Texas.
All right. What you running tonight?
So I'm running a solid state rig tonight. No anchors for me right now. It's the FTDX 3000.
Oh, FTDX 3000. Unfortunately, I cannot give you the smiley face emoji, but you'll rectify that one day.
Yeah, I sold my last boat anchor. I guess I need to get another one.
Can never have too many pieces of gear.
That's what I understand. Just got to find the room. Thanks for taking my check-in.
And thank you for checking in, and you're officially logged in now. All right. I think we'll call her right there. Good net, despite the conditions. We'll open up the frequency to general use in preparations for the Boat Anchors Unlimited, which is coming around at 7:30. So stick around, hang in here, occupy the frequency, and wait for the Boat Anchors Unlimited to kick off. And everybody's got to get tuned up and lined up on the frequency. So I think that'll do the trick for tonight. 7-3, and thanks to everybody out there who checked in to the Almost a Boat Anchor Net. We'll see you next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, and we'll do it all over again. And this is KK5DR.
Well, alrighty then.
All right. I got a upgrade coming up to on Frank 2. Update, upgrade, whatever you want to call it.
What are you going to do to it?
Well, I stumbled, I knew I had some parts in my shop there, and I stumbled across it the other day. It's an adjustable coil, about 5-inch diameter coil, but it's got about 20 turns on it. But it's also got a little wiper on it that's driven by a little screw. Yeah, guess what? I use a inductive shunt to feed this antenna on 80 meters, and it needs an inductive shunt on a couple other bands, but not the same inductance. So I decided, hey, I'll just make this thing into an adjustable inductance, so I can just leave it in line here and just dial it wherever I need it.
There you go. You get all them nasty old capacitance lumps out of the system.
Well, it has to do more with low Z on certain frequencies. It's here on this band, it's about 95 ohms is the feed impedance. So it creates a problem with the high impedance matching network at the base of the feed line. The way to cancel that out and make a step up transformer is an inductive shunt across the feed line.
All right. I can hear myself on the 75S1.
Uh-huh. Is it turned on?
Oh, yes it is.
Because that would have been remarkable had it been turned off.
No, it would have meant I was putting out way too much power. This 374A absolutely loves this 830. 10 mil grid and 15 plus.
Oh yeah,
and I'm 6 inches away from the 664.
Well, I had run an 830 on one of my Alpha 76s, and man, they ran great together. They worked well together.
Yeah, I like this rig all the way around. It's real good on the noise too. The static crashes. I'm still hearing everybody through the static crashes. Oh, hello. Did it key? Oh, it didn't key that time. What's going on?
You not keying or something?
Now let me see here. What did I do? I don't know. It shows to be keying, but it's not putting out very much.
Well, maybe you're metering because you're still strong here. You haven't really changed in strength.
Evening, gents. Joseph, WA5EIJ.
Well, I just made it's about time to change rig.
Yeah, get ready for the next net. And this is KK5DR.
Yeah. Hello, Joseph. KM5QS. I'll be back shortly.
Okay. Say hello to Boudreaux. Matt, you don't have to leave. I just walked in the door. I didn't mean to disrupt you guys.
No, we finished up the net there. Now it's transition time, and I'm fixing to go outside here in a little bit and do some chicken ranching. I've named my place the Fat Chicken Ranch, and I am the sole proprietor or chicken rancher.
Do you have a rooster?
No, too damn loud.
Well, somebody's got to wake you up in the morning.
I wake myself up just fine. As a matter of fact, I wake the chickens up. I'm up before they are.
You're an early bird.
Not by choice.
Well, that was a good pun.
I'm getting some more chickens here pretty soon. I'm replenishing the ranks. They're getting a little old and slow to lay now, and so there's some youngins in there that lay like a machine gun.
WA5EIJ on the 10, just to kind of get it started.
Hey, Joseph. This is Mike. Kilo Lima 7, Charlie Delta. How you doing, man?
That was a triple.
Mike was part of it. Lynn was part of it. Hello, gents.
Grusty was in on that, too.
Yeah,
well, speak up, Rusty.
Matt there, if those old chickens, when he brings in the new ones, are some of the old ones going to go on the table?
If they stop laying, that's for sure. They know what's good for them. They'll keep laying until they drop over dead.
Or else they'll wind up getting their neck rung.
And you ought to be careful what you wish for. Something like that could happen.
Rusty, you all set up for Belton?
Yeah, pretty well. I got to put a few more boards together, so I have a pretty good stock when I get there. But yeah, as far as I know.
Looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, Joseph?
Yes, sir.
Have you found the LDG tuner?
No, because I heard, I was looking for one, and I bid on several. No luck. But I heard your change to make that, I'm trying to think where you, can't think of the right words. When you made that input circuit, I thought I'd just copy you.
Yeah, input attenuator that just so happens to be a perfect 50 ohm load. And I think 1 dB would probably work fine. And they got some chassis mounted ones that you can put underneath the, the tube deck, and you just bolt them to the chassis and hook the wires up and go.
Sounds interesting.
The chassis ones are a little more expensive, but for about $30 you can get one of the standalone ones with end connectors on it. Handles the input power just fine. Gives you a nice 50 ohm load for the exciter to look into. And it's in the transmit side, so you don't have to worry about it messing with your receive.
Have you ever converted the 78 to low drive?
Yeah, they can be done just as easy as any of them.
Basically the same procedure?
Yeah, exactly the same resistors, everything.
Okay. Well, I like my 78, but it's hard.
The tubes are getting hard.
I think so. I'm gonna see what Sammy allows. I think he's kind of running short on them. But last time I asked him, he didn't have that many left. But as you well know, they're not so easy to come by.
Yeah, 800 is a good downright price.
Everything's went off, I guess.
Well, what's your 78 got in it, Joseph? 800 or 8874?
8874. I was just going to run stock.
Pretty good for almost 40 years.
Oh, I'm not complaining. I'm trying to save it.
Yeah, I think those they got the money out of those two.
Not saying anything. That's working, I guess. I guess it's working.
Who's that out there? Hard time hearing.
KG5 LRS.
LRS, have a hard time hearing you too. There's a bunch of light folks in there.
Yeah, I hear you. Anyway, I just wanted to say that I don't have my boat anchor hooked up for the night, but I am going to kind of ride along with you and do a little bit of listening.
Anyway, we'll catch up with y'all a little later. KG5 LRS. Sound good over here on this side of the woods, JC. Well, I appreciate that, doggone, at least I'm getting out of Quinlan, right? Yeah, at least you're making it 4, 5, 6 miles. Yeah, I hear that. All right, we'll catch up with y'all in just a little bit.
Okay.
I just wanted to.
Yeah, I know it's working now because the meter is on, going like nobody's business over there. It's just probably it. Yeah, I didn't want to say anything because that bunch is on there tonight with their crap net, whatever that junk net is. Yeah. When that light is still on now on that button, Ron, that box.
I believe somebody's box is on.
Yeah, somebody's transmitting. While they on the phone.
Talking about that old bastard's on there. Talking about that crap, man.
Bunch of crap. I agree, it's a bunch of crap, ain't it? It's so crappy. I'm gonna jump out here. Y'all have a good Boat Anchors Unlimited. We'll catch y'all probably Friday evening. KK5DR.
Evening, nice to talk to you, Matt. KK5DR WA5EIJ. Looking forward to hearing it again.
Yep. See you later, Matt. If I don't talk to you before then, well, no, we got a week to go. I'll probably hear you again before we get to the big city of Belton, Texas.
See you later, Matt.
Hey, Matt, KL7CD, how you doing?
Oh, Nick.
Hey, Joseph, I'm doing good. We had a hell of a rain here last night, and I had my old 40 Ford parked outside the garage, and I guess I got some pretty good window leaks around the windshield, and I've been kind of, it rained again this morning. I've been kind of trying to dry out the inside. I got to change the starter solenoid. When you have a hobby car, it's always something, kind of like working on boat anchors, except this one's starting to, it all seems to be around electrical issues and associated with water, so I got to get the windshields taken out. You know, it's got 2 of them with a center post, and get them taken out and all new rubbers put in and all that kind of stuff. I called a guy today that works on my old car on the mechanical part of it, and he gave me a guy in San Antonio that does classic cars glass replacement. It's on my list of things to do, and but I need to at least get the solenoid changed out, starter solenoid changed out, so I can get it in the garage, because I'm coming to Belton next weekend. But it may rain, so I'm not driving that old Ford. I'm going to drive my pickup. Go ahead.
You're going to get some indoor facilities for your Ford, and that's a really good-looking car. Looking forward to see you and all your goodies at Belton.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it, too. I hope the weather's good. I don't know what all I'm going to bring. I may do a little bit of buying. I kind of reassessed my shack here over the past, 2 or 3 nights, just sitting here scratching my head, and I'm working on receivers, and I have about 5 extra receivers, and I'm short transmitters to get other operating positions going, so I really need to set the receivers off to the side and work on the transmitters, and maybe even buy 1 or 2 if I see something interesting. But hey, I don't know. It's hard to part with them, once you put a bunch of work and time and got them up to snuff, and got them looking good, it's hard to just take them and get rid of them, so they just wind up sitting on a shelf. So I've got to the point where I've got 5 receivers with no matching transmitters. I've got the transmitters, they just don't work. Whatever it is, WA5EIJ or B5EIJ, one of those. Anyway, back to you, Joseph, KL7CD.
WA5EIJ for ID. Yeah, those receivers are part of you now. I got it. You probably got names for them, and I'll do the same thing. Have you got a short list of what kind of transmitters you might be interested in?
Yeah, I really need a Drake, like a T4X is what I'd really like to find. I bought one last year, and I rebuilt the power supply that I bought separately, and I've got it working really great. But I'd really like to get a good clean Drake. I've got the R4 receiver and it works perfect. I've got the power supply. I just need to stick a transmitter with it. And a guy up in Cedar Park, which is north of Austin, he had T4XBs and I'll get it in a minute. T4XBs and T4XCs, but I'd really like to get a T4X, which was the original. Or I would even take what they called the Reciter. It had no VFO in it. Other than that, it was the same as the T4X, because it'll work great with an R4, and I'll use it in transceive. So that would be one. Another one would be a Gonset GSB 100. I had one at one time, and it worked good, but I wasn't really into sideband that much at that time, and it's a big rig. And I heard one last week, and it sounded so good. It's a phasing rig. I'd like to find one of those. One of the PhaseMaster 2s, or PhaseMaster Seniors, I think they're called. They sound real good. They're a phasing rig. They have no VFO. Although the PhaseMaster Senior may have a VFO built in, but it doesn't matter. I don't need the VFO. But a PhaseMaster would be an interesting sideband rig to. So like the receivers I have that have no mate, I have a Drake 2B with the Q multiplier and speaker, and I have an R4 Drake, and I have I won't mention, I've got a RAL7 Navy receiver. I can put a sideband rig with that. It receives sideband real well. I've got an SX101A Helicrafter's in perfect condition. I don't have a transmitter, not a sideband transmitter for it. And I have a Raycal RA117 military grade from about 25 tubes, made in England with the Wadley loop system in it. So, any kind of interesting sideband, preferably phasing, but like a T4X is a filter rig. Anything like that's kind of what I'm looking for.